about it. What's up, guys? It's Kay Pee and Roni back with episode 3 of Woo Child. Let's talk about it. Episode 3 we're calling Things of the World. So today we just gonna get into shit that's happening in the world. Um, but things of the world that are important to us are things that are happening close to home. So one of the things that I've noticed in recent news is that there have been a lot of like guns showing up in high schools, elementary schools as well. I can literally count about 6 in the past 2 months in schools that's close to us. Aside from that, there have been like bomb threats, which has happened very, very close to home.
My son's school, to be exact. Um, so they had started, excuse me, a Satan club, but it's after school, and it's been like a lot of controversy. It's been a lot of parents upset. They've had like different Christian groups come out, and it seems like now every day somebody's sending a bomb threat, and literally he had one today. So it's like very annoying because you think you send your kids to school to get education, and you getting phone calls because there's been a bomb threat, or you pull up to the school and it's a million police. Like today they had FBI agents, everything there.
Who started the Satan Club?
So
The Satan people.
So actually, no, seriously though, the Satan Club it's not just in Virginia. Like they started like out in like some weird ass state.
So it's grown-ups.
No, yeah, so it's grown-ups that are doing like it's called the Little Satan's Club. And
Teachers?
No, they're
No,
not teachers.
they're not even a part
they're
of the
not a
school.
part of the school.
But if you want your students to like the
So
students,
they
like
send
their
them
child,
permission slips. And
if you want your child
you
to
can
come,
allow
you
your
can come.
child to attend. But so this is the thing, because after that shit happened at your son's school, you know me, I'm OD, so I did research on it. And this is the thing. So basically, there are also Christian groups throughout different communities in different states that hold after-school clubs at schools.
That's
So
acceptable.
So what the Little Satan's Club does, they also go to those schools because you can't deny them.
Even if they worship the devil, you can't deny them?
That's a religious right, though.
They worship the devil?
So
whatever.
basically, they
It's
should
whatever
just
you
take
decide to worship.
all
that,
type of religion
If I decided that you were
clubs
God and
out.
I wanted to worship you, I could make a club and that'd be what it is. That's a religion. You know what I'm saying? They couldn't tell me that we couldn't. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is.
So they was giving the kids permission slips to go to the Satan
Yeah.
Club?
So
After
basically,
Damn.
I can't believe y'all ain't see that shit on the news.
Nah, I seen that shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
But
it
that's
was
her
all
son's
over.
school.
But that's my son's
So
school.
basically, it's in Chesapeake, Virginia. So basically, what the school district is saying is that we can't deny them the right to gather. As parents, it's up to you whether or not you'll let your child attend. So, in my opinion, they just stop putting religion with schools, period. And we ain't got to worry about that. Take the Christian clubs, after school clubs away as well. And they can hold those clubs at their churches or wherever they choose to gather. And you can send your kids there. And I don't understand what's so hard about that.
But see, the thing is, I believe parents weren't paying attention to it at first, because I don't know if they actually sent physical permission slips home or if it was just on in the email. Because when I first saw it, one of the parents from the school posted the email, and it was basically like telling you about the club and things like that. So that's when it like went into an uproar, because I don't think parents were even aware of it. So the school board had to approve it. And once all the parents found out about it, it was like a big boycott, and they had to go back to the school board. And first they denied it, but I guess they was getting so much lashback, they approved it again.
Yeah.
So now they're back. And ever since they brought it back, there's been bomb threats.
So yeah, it
Through
was like
emails, through phone calls, everything.
like a Muslim group had reached out to the school and like the superintendent or something.
Mm-hmm.
They basically was like, this is not of like, our way. And
So basically the school shut it down. Then
it went to like the school board.
It went to
a
the
big
school
thing.
board.
So
because
they had
of the
to
parents.
implement it back in.
Yeah, because legally they cannot deny it. You can't say you can't bring your religious group, but they can bring theirs. That's like discrimination.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Pretty much.
religious.
I mean, I get
type
what
of
you're
thing.
saying.
I
No, I
thought
get
that
what
we
you're
could
saying.
always say no devil shit coming around the kids.
That's how it should be.
You
but
can't though. Legally, you cannot.
Where them
So-
niggas meet at? I want to know. I want to know what they talking about.
Well, they meet. We'll let you. They meet at the school.
What?
They meet at her son's school.
The devil people meet at the school.
They have a little.
Boss,
But this is the thing. But this
Where
is the
was you
thing.
just at?
Yeah.
Bro, you remember the school I went to, right?
So look, but this is the thing.
Hold on, hold the fuck on. Hold the fuck on. Hold the fuck on. So you telling me that
It's called the Little Satan's Club. It's for the Little Satans.
so what
It's a
parent run
grown
that?
woman.
It's not.
She
She
run
don't
it?
even have no kids at that damn school.
So
it's a
that-
lady.
So-
But they use the building
And they just,
for the club.
And she said that Satan is just like a mascot and he's friendly and he doesn't hate. You know what I'm saying? He just teaches the children to be free and expressive in what they believe in. But I think that the children's parents can teach them that.
So don't the devil teach you to lie, kill,
No, that's
deceive?
not what they teach.
We don't know what they teach because we not there.
That's what they said on
They
the
probably do teach you to lie, steal, and kill. That's
That's
what
what
I'm
they
saying.
said on the news, y'all. I don't know. My child, I'm dramatic as fuck. I be using somebody's address for my kid to go to another school. I'm dramatic as fuck.
That is crazy. That's crazy.
What? I don't give a fuck. You think?
That's crazy.
I don't give
Very.
a fuck. I'm not playing that shit. Like, that's wild. And then her child, he's fucking 6. My friend got to worry about her child while he's at school because of decisions of
Like
work.
literally
That's
one
fucking
time
insane.
I took him to school. I didn't know nothing about the bomb. No, the first time the bomb threat happened, I got a message from his teacher was saying we're dismissing early. So I'm like, what the fuck is it, early release day? So I'm like, okay, is it early release day? And I didn't know. She was like, no, we had an incident or something. I was
And
like,
Keisha
is
done
everything
led with the
okay?
incident.
So then she was like, the buses just left. So I go to the bus stop. First of all, the bus didn't already came. And I found out about the threat from a parent that was pulling in to the neighborhood. And she told me, what the fuck? So then the next day, my son didn't go to school. So then the following day, he went to school, but he went to school late. I get there and it's a whole lot of police out there. And I'm like, what the hell? Not really thinking nothing of them. I don't think people gonna send a bomb threat every single day. No, they're doing that shit every day.
So this ain't nerd school, is it?
Huh?
This ain't Satan Club in every school, or this is
No,
just this
no,
one
no,
particular
not
school?
every school,
Okay. I'm
just
like,
in
damn,
this-
I feel neglected as a
No.
parent. I ain't even checking on my kids.
No, no,
Just
no.
in this
It's just-
particular area, just in that school
That
in
school.
Chesapeake.
Oh,
But they
okay.
are
Oh,
in
nah, Chesapeake
different-
wilding out. Get y'all shit together,
Facts.
Chesapeake. Virginia
Yeah.
Beach ain't having that
'Cause
shit.
niggas take their kids to Chesapeake because you know what's supposed to.
Nah, go to Virginia Beach now.
So yeah, that and then I don't know. I mean, shit. 2 of the schools that they found guns in within 2 months were in Virginia Beach. So I don't know.
All the shit is going to hell.
And
Yeah,
then
the
the 6-year-old,
6-year-old.
and they got Satan Club at the school with the kids. The 6-year-old shooting the teacher. Like,
The year before that, when he was 5, he choked another teacher out.
but how you fire
A
your
Fayyo
Why y'all laughing? It's for real. What y'all don't look at the news?
No, I knew that, but it's just how does a 5-year-old choke you out?
Say it's an older, frailer lady.
I don't give a.
And he catch her in the wrong position. And then once he got her
You
ass,
not even. You don't weigh enough.
she old and she frail, bro.
Bitch, I don't
And
give a
you didn't
fuck.
see some black nigga. You know some. I see a 6-year-old mine.
Nah,
You seen the
I
what?
don't
The
know about
6-year-old
that,
mine.
man. 5-year-old choking.
Nah, I don't know, but he choked her out though. He
Damn.
choked her out. I mean, and then the next year. But this is the thing that I heard about that situation, and I don't know if it's true, and I don't give a fuck who mad either. Like, I heard that every day a parent had to come sit in class with him, and the day that he shot her was the first day that the parent was not there.
I heard something like that too.
But I don't know if that's true.
So that just goes to
This
say
shit just crazy, and I need y'all parents to get a hold of y'all children. Like,
you got a
please,
badass
please,
kid
because I don't
And
want
he-
that
he
type of
need
shit for
help.
mine. Like, please, for real, like.
because he's only 6. So yeah,
At some point, with all this shit that's going on, parents got to step up and take accountability. Period. Like, it's a lot of parents that are trying, but some of us can do more,
I agree.
and that's just what it is. So, and
God help us.
Yes.
and then there was another thing I wanted to talk about was these 2 fools in Newport News.
Did you hear Charlamagne talk about that?
He did.
Girl, they
got
was donkey of the
today,
day.
for sure.
What happened?
What
I ain't on social media. I don't be on
It ain't got
social
nothing to social
media. I
media.
don't watch the news
Okay,
and I ain't on social media.
I don't watch the news when I'm at work.
I don't watch
go
the news
to
either.
Wavy website and click crime.
It's
That's
depressing.
the only thing I look at. I just need to know what the fuck going on around me. For real though, I really need to know what the fuck going on around me. But these two guys, these two Caucasian guys, broke out of the Newport News jail. They
They dug a tunnel
with toothbrushes and shit. They really got out there.
and went out.
Got caught the same day at the IHOP because y'all was that hungry.
But what my biggest question
They
is,
did all that work.
where did y'all get some money from? That's my
To go
biggest
to IHOP
question.
because they had people on the outside. Somebody came and picked them up. It was probably well orchestrated. You know what I'm saying? They were smart in the way that they escaped.
And they were
but
dumb
were
for
dumb
staying in
as
Newport.
soon- yeah,
You
what
couldn't
the
get
fuck?
IHOP over there in Oklahoma.
How
And I
long
don't
did
know
it
how
take
much-
to dig the hole that they
I don't know
I
how much
don't
time
know.
they were facing either, but
They
nobody was on.
hadn't got no time yet.
But nobody was facing no motherfucking murders, y'all.
no, all they was in there for like
Fraud.
fraud, scamming,
Yeah,
stuff
stealing.
like that. But they hadn't even got their time yet.
Like, bro, you could have set that down.
So
and got your
now,
IHOP
whatever
when
time
got out.
you get, you gonna get 5 years on top of that for escaping.
And they dug like a real tunnel.
A
Yeah,
real hole.
it's like the picture is it's
It's the
a
hole.
big hole in the wall. Like them niggas got up out of there.
And the
And
outside gotta be right there. The door, the wall right here, and the outside right here. Cause how you gonna do that shit? That
They
take
did.
time.
They did it though, but it must have been
Oh, yeah, it
something.
take
I
time.
don't know how they did it,
But they
did
said it was something like a constructural error
Oh,
or
yeah,
something, and but they would never
They
say what
found,
it
like, a
was
big-
because they don't want other
Yeah.
prisons or jails to get
Okay,
no
okay.
ideas
That
and stuff
makes
like
sense.
that.
That
So
makes
yeah.
sense.
So yeah, they
Damn.
got away and they got caught the same day at IHOP. So I hope that Grand Slam was like that. Is that IHOP or Denny's?
It's
Whatever
at
the
IHOP,
fuck. I hope it was like that.
I think.
And then the last thing, I know he don't know nothing about this shit because this shit ain't even happen down here. But there was a gentleman that was killed. Based upon the video that I seen, I feel like he more so was killed at the Henrico jail. But he was a mentally ill man, black man. There were black men that assaulted him as well, black and white officers. But he was at the Henrico jail, and they drug him out the jail cell, beat him up and stuff, and took him to Central State, which is a mental hospital in Petersburg. And ultimately, he died as a result of like what they did to him. So that
Dang.
shit is crazy.
Very
That
and
shit
sad
is crazy.
and unfortunate.
And it's unfortunate, and that hurt my feelings. It hurt my heart
Um,
to see that, to watch the video.
And the sheriff at that particular jail,
My mom lived in Henrico.
she basically was saying that she didn't feel that her officers did anything wrong. Everything they did was justified.
Bro, this
but
nigga
this
was-
was before
the video
the
of him-
video
of them
at the
punching and
jail came out.
Because at first it was just a video of them in Central State. So it was like 4 Central State workers. And the workers, like, really, they're like our peers. They're our age. You know what I'm saying? 4 Central State workers. And
We
then it
ain't
was
that
like
young, sis.
a couple of police. But the workers literally kind of just stood there. And then I don't know what, they was over top of him. You couldn't really see nothing.
It was like 8 officers on
over
top of
him.
one man.
Yeah. You
And he
couldn't
was
really-
naked.
Yeah, they okay. So at
They
the
tried to
Henrico
get
jail,
him-
they tried to
get
get
him
him to put his
pants, and he
pants
put
on,
them
but
back
wouldn't
out.
Put them on.
Was he black?
Yeah, he was black.
Oh, he was.
Black
You said
and mentally,
mental-
yes, he was black.
They
and he
were
was
transporting
mentally
him
ill.
to
They were
the
supposed to be
mental
taking him from the
hospital.
jail to Central State Mental Hospital. So there are 4 Central State employees, I think, that are being held, and then the police officers from the Henrico. I don't know how I feel about the Central State workers, because I didn't see them do anything, and I kind of feel like, they younger, so they probably felt like maybe they couldn't intervene when this is the police. So I don't know. It's
What,
just an
what was he in
unfortunate-
jail for?
Huh? I don't even know.
So let's say if he was in jail with some wild ass shit.
I don't really care what he was in jail for. I don't feel like that justifies beating his ass. and
What if he
killing
was in
him.
jail for touching on the kid or sexually assaulting a kid? 7-year-old, goddammit. Exactly.
Then the 7-year-old daddy or mama need to get it back in blood, not the police.
Okay.
I mean, that's how I feel.
Well, I hope he. I don't know. I don't know. about
And
it,
I don't
but,
think it's that. I think
yeah.
he was incarcerated because
So,
he's mentally
yeah.
ill and something happened.
Yeah.
And he probably lived in Henrico County, so Henrico came to get him, and then they were transporting him to Central State, which is in Petersburg. So that's what I think happened. Like, honestly, you know what I'm saying? And I just feel for him, and I just want to talk about it because I want people to know. You know what I'm saying? Like, justice for that man. Period.
That shit come out later down the line. That nigga got them had bodies in the motherfucking attic and shit.
I mean, and I get what you're saying,
I do
but I
get what
just
you're
feel like
saying.
Nah, if you touching on
Certain-
kids, death to your ass.
huh?
I
But
don't care who do
I don't. But I feel like But honestly, in this situation, why them people's backs up against the wall for killing that man? If he had some sort of violent, some crazy shit, we would know. It wouldn't
It
be,
would
oh,
be
I don't know
out,
what he
yeah.
did
Yeah,
at
yeah,
all.
yeah, yeah.
So we can,
You're
I
right,
feel
you're
like we
right.
can pretty much scratch that because we know if that shit, a nigga smoked weed, they're gonna be like, oh, cause he smoked weed. Like, you know what I'm saying? Especially if he black, that's coming out first. A police officer killed somebody. Everything wrong with him coming out first.
But what be making me so upset about these police officers now is the black ones.
What? That shit
Because
is so ridiculous.
y'all
to me.
are literally now killing our people, and it don't make sense because soon as y'all do it, if it was 8 white police officers, they'll be on administrative leave right now with pay.
They lock y'all.
They
stupid
lock
asses
y'all
up,
dumb
too.
asses up immediately.
The fucks.
Like, y'all don't get it. Y'all still think y'all a part of them, huh? Them your people.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. If I were to be a police officer, which I would never be, it would be to kind of like
Change that.
help. Yeah. But I would never be.
I mean, one police officer can't do much.
Nah, not one, but goddamn, I'm not about to beat your ass with these niggas. Like, what the fuck?
I probably would have started stealing on the police officers.
I mean, that shit happened to me as a teenager, 18. They
Monica got beat
beat
up
the
by the
shit out of me.
police.
Yeah, so, boom, we got it
Hit
in
with a
common.
flashlight, she know what
That's
it's
what they
like.
do, you know what I mean? Police don't give a fuck about you being goddamn black.
If I ever catch
Police
you,
come around, I turn into K, like work K.
I
Hold
got
up.
you, my boy.
Y'all heard my TikTok voice. What's up, guys? Hi, officer. Is there something wrong? You said my headlights out? Oh my God, let me see that. That's fucking crazy. Golly gee. I'm getting the fuck about. Nah, but I wasn't always that way. I used to be dumb as a bitch too.
I won't dumb.
Nah, I was.
Because
done
I
did dumb
didn't even,
shit.
I won't dumb. I literally walked past him, and this nigga swung and hit me in the mouth with a flashlight.
Oh yeah, that's crazy.
No, that's fucked up.
I done been dumb. I didn't get
My brother whooped his ass, though.
Yeah, for sure.
Shout out to my brother.
I know he got it. He got some time for that, didn't he?
No,
Oh,
they let him go.
That was justified.
And put me in the back of the car.
Damn.
I ain't even get to hit your ass.
Her brother don't look all the way black neither. Maybe that's what it is.
Girl, yes he
He
do.
got a little cheat, little Asian. Hey,
Girl.
little Asian.
Oh man, damn.
If he was light skinned, sometimes he be a little light skinned. You know what
I
I'm
don't give a fuck what color he was. They knew he was black.
That
The man that hit me with the flashlight was white.
saying? That shit crazy.
Rookie cop looked like he just started on the force.
He ain't mean to hit you, sis.
Yes, he did.
But yeah, that shit is crazy. So, like I said, justice for that man. And then also on episode 2, we had some comments, like some feedback. Veronica had made comments about like her, like your soft
I had
care
made,
era.
yeah, I was saying how I wanted, I wasn't affectionate and that I was trying to get out of that. You know, I wanted to be in my soft girl era and, you know, things of that nature. And somebody commented on it and basically said that if I was to find that man that I spoke of, the provider, protector, and all of that, would I be able to be affectionate? And
You smiling hard?
I think I would, but I'm not
Have
really
you been
sure.
though in the past relationships that you've been in? Have you been affectionate?
To an extent.
I get it.
So I try, but I've never really had a guy that made me feel like submissive and stuff for real, you know? I feel like if I get that, I'll be affectionate.
That's true.
Like
believe that for you.
yeah, no, I think that
think
that's what it would take for me to actually get into that, like tap into that. I never really had it.
So you saying you need an affectionate guy?
Not necessarily.
I'm not no, the guys are always affectionate.
Okay. So you just
She just needs a guy that makes her feel secure.
that's a big word with females.
Yeah,
these days.
because I don't want
I'm
you
not saying
Secure.
secure.
Not secure.
When I say
I get what
secure,
you're saying.
I'm not saying like about other women. I'm saying like her.
Like I'm
a
here.
safe
I ain't going
place.
nowhere.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like she need a
yeah.
guy to be her
Yeah,
safe
yeah.
place. Like not that type of secure
Yeah.
though. I don't mean that at all.
But you had that before, and you want affection though. Have you
I
not
think
had
when
that
she-
before?
When I feel like the person
To
she
an
had that with,
extent.
I don't know if she
Yeah.
was old enough to receive that yet. If that makes sense.
Okay.
And I agree.
I don't
Because
think she
with
was
that
old enough to
person, because I already
receive
know
it
who you're
yet.
talking about.
Yeah.
With that person, I was more affectionate, but it still was to an extent. It's never just been like a flat out thing. You know what I'm saying? It's always like It's conditions with it. That's what it is.
I think
Conditions.
conditions come with everything.
No, I get it. I'm sure. I'm similar. I ain't affectionate at all unless it's time to have sex.
Yeah, but is that affectionate?
That's not really
I mean,
affectionate.
yeah. That's that.
Because if that's the case, I'm affectionate too. You know what I'm saying? I don't really think that's affectionate.
But I just feel like
I mean,
I don't know. I personally don't know a lot of women in their like soft girl era, as people would say. I
Okay.
don't feel like
So I have-
women that I know can afford to be. You know,
Okay, so that brings up a question that I kind of had.
even the women that have men.
Do you think that women are more masculine now in today's society? Like, you know how back in the days, women were way more, to me, were more feminine.
I'm saying yes off the rip.
Yeah, off the rip. I mean, shit. Look at me.
Ain't even no question
Look at us.
off the rip.
Okay, so why do you think it's like that?
I don't think men are the same either, and I can't blame men completely for women. But I just know for me, I am the way I am because of the shit that I've been through or the shit that has happened to me. Like, I ain't got no choice. I'm gonna pick that shit up and keep it moving. I don't have time to be like crying and soft and heat. Like, I got shit to do. I got bills to pay. I got a kid to take care of. I got a house. Got a front and the backyard. This grass got to get cut. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta do shit. My car need oil. I gotta check that motherfucker and put it in there. I just don't have that option. I don't have that luxury to be like this soft girl. Like, bitch, I'm a working woman. I got to, you know what I'm saying? I just feel like I don't have that liberty. I do. My mom's in her soft girl era. You know what I'm saying? Like, outside of that, all the women I know, you know, even like I got friends that have men that work and shit, but they work too. They work, they still come home, cook, clean, and do everything, and the nigga be like laid back chilling. So I don't feel like that's being in your, you know what I'm saying?
It
That
ain't
ain't even
never
to
no
me.
soft era is what I told y'all last episode. What era has ever been soft? Nobody.
don't-
But see,
Fucking
for
no.
me,
For a
me
girl.
going to work and cooking and clean, that I don't consider that not your soft girl era. Like, I just feel like as an adult, that's what you do.
Yeah.
If you have a
Exactly.
man,
I
I
get
feel
that.
like that's just the things that you do.
Women
You
take
cook.
care of the home.
Yeah, like that's as a woman,
I'm not
that's
doing
just
that
what you
shit by
do.
myself. Kiss
But
my ass.
I feel like for me,
Like, nigga,
a
you
soft
can
girl
wash the dish.
era is
I'm
like
fucking tired.
I can let my guard down and
Be vulnerable.
yeah, be
But
vulnerable and soft with you.
Yeah.
I don't gotta always act like my chest poking out like
Yeah.
But I've been there
I get it,
before,
I get
and
it.
then my soft ass got hurt.
I mean,
So I had to get hard
you-
again.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
and
mean,
I've
I'm-
been there before,
yeah.
and I still want that affection.
I
But
will.
I've been that person. Like I cooked, I cleaned, I took care of the kids, I did all of that, and I got hurt too. But
Bitch, I used to
I
rub
still
back.
want that for myself. I
was
feel like I
affectionate.
deserve it.
So I'm trying to get an idea of the soft.
I don't know what it.
The
what it
vulnerable
is.
part I would say is more sort of like, so you saying like you want a man like, cause you working and he working, ain't nothing wrong with that.
No,
Oh.
not at all.
All
I
right,
can't
so
not work.
that's then y'all coming home. He don't work. He hopefully holding down his end on the rent, bills, mortgage, or whatever, and
You
you still
providing.
taking care of the crib as a woman. That's all good. So
For
the
me, it is.
vulnerable is I'm thinking you want to be able to
Like she
express
said,
something.
be secure.
Like, just be
secure.
I want to be secure in this. I want to
Like,
know.
Let him know.
I
So you don't want a nigga like he playing. He 1 foot in, 1 foot out.
Yeah, like let me know, like bring me flowers just for no reason.
Yeah.
Like you know what I'm saying?
Sweet.
Compliments. Just make me
Make
feel
her
like
feel
queasy inside. Like oh,
but not just in
sweet.
the beginning though. Like the entire.
Yeah, like
time.
See now that's the thing.
keep it up.
No.
But as
What
a
you mean?
But as a woman, the things that you're doing, you have to keep it up too. No, I feel like everybody should. Fuck
No,
that.
I'm not
Hell,
saying
y'all.
that.
No,
I'ma
no,
still
no.
do my part.
All right, so I feel like this: when a nigga courting a girl, and he going all out, he doing the flowers, and we going out all the time. We doing dinner this every day, every other week, whatever the case is. You doing that shit to get what you trying to get, but that's not sustainable as a man or as a woman to continue to do that shit for the duration of the relationship. Now, it's naturally it should slow down. I don't think it should stop, but it should slow down.
That's what she just said.
You said through the duration of the
Yeah,
whole
that's
relationship.
true.
But
That's
Nigga,
just
why
how
you
don't be like that in the beginning and then slow it down. Be the same
I'm
way.
not saying
Okay,
don't
so
slow
but-
down, but I'm just saying like we 6 months in or a year. I don't know how long is a long time for y'all, cause 2 years in, You can send me flowers on a random day.
Yeah,
you know I was
like why
having a bad
Tuesday
mood.
you
Yeah.
can't send me flowers?
Like, or we can still do.
Why you
Yeah.
can't just
Alright,
think
so-
about
I'm
me
not
and
just
Hey,
just
saying
look,
like
something?
you
I-
just come home, fuck, and do the same shit. I'm not doing.
So ain't nothing wrong with that, but is y'all saying that nigga need to do that shit once a month, every
No,
week?
nobody's saying that.
I'm not giving you.
We're not giving you no
I don't want to have to
stipulations
give you no time to do it. I just want you,
to think
to
of
do
me
it. I want you to
sometimes.
think
'Cause
that
when
much
I'm
of
out,
me.
I'ma think of
that
you and
you
I'ma
know,
pick
like
something
I
up for
like.
you or, you
she
know.
like flowers. I'm gonna pick my baby up some flowers today. That's just like I'm out somewhere and I know you like something, and I'm like, damn, he'll look good in that. Let me get it. You know, this. It's
Yeah,
just
yeah, I fucks with that. I
because,
fucks
like,
with
don't
that. Okay,
just
okay.
don't. I don't want to have to tell you to do a goddamn thing because if you my man, you should know what I want and need.
For sure. I got
So it's not. I mean, for me, I don't think it's that hard. I think men make things a lot harder than they have to be. It's not that hard.
I mean, as a man, he my same. We born on the same day and shit. You know what I mean? I'm a little older than him, but he got a girl, and this nigga I'm talking about hair, nails done every week, breakfast every morning type shit. I look at him like, bro, what the fuck wrong with you, my nigga?
What's wrong
You
with that,
burning
bro?
yourself the fuck out?
If that's what
But he
wanna
doing it every day,
But that's
every
what he
week.
wanna do.
But at the same time, you
If
gotta,
you
you
gonna
gotta. He
feel like
not. I feel like he not taking care of himself. He more so focused on the girl and shit. You know what I mean? So
you gotta
I just feel like that's not sustainable. Like I'm
But
looking
for-
at a nigga like, all right, so this is simple. Nigga went on the first date with a girl, and the first date, the nigga got down, brought a chef, masseuse, and everything to the crib.
That was nice.
I'm like, bruh, what you for the first date? Now she gonna expect that every date,
I'm
and
not
your
gonna
ass gonna
expect
run
that,
out of
bro.
money.
But I'm not gonna. Realistically, I'm not gonna expect that every fucking day.
I'm not putting no. I'm not.
The bar
I
high,
might not though.
I'm
we
not-
Can fucking,
the bar high.
we can go to motherfucking.
But you
Watergate and
okay?
get some chicken
So
next
if
week,
he
I'm
would have just
good,
brought
bro.
a chef
After
and
the
not
chef
the
and the
massage.
masseuse,
Yeah.
So
me.
if he wouldn't have brought the masseuse and just brought the chef, is that too much?
on the first date, I ain't doing none of that shit. On the first
Okay,
date,
so what the fuck is the first date for you?
my first date is goddamn.
What,
I'm
Applebee's?
gonna get my little flex. Hell no. Look at me. I'll tell you straight off, Ruth Chris, and that's gonna be the thing to
you
get
can
your
hire
ass
a
to
fucking
going.
chef.
But what if I don't like Ruth Chris?
Oh, then let's pick something that's just as expensive as Ruth Chris. That's all I feel
But
like
why
they
does
need
it-
to do. Now I bring some flowers and
I feel
shit
like
too.
the chef, that's the intimate saying we done got.
I gotta know you like that,
I don't
shorty.
even know you like that to be doing that.
Yeah, I gotta know you like that.
Okay.
You might be scandalous. And I bought a whole chef.
Okay, so what about the third date? Would you do it for the third date?
Hell no.
So what? That's
So
like
how
an
many
anniversary
fucking
or
dates do I
something.
got? So we gotta be
That's
together
like
for
an
you to do that?
Damn right.
Okay.
If I'm getting the chef and the masseuse to your motherfucking house,
Stop putting the. I done took the masseuse out of it, baby.
or if I'm bringing
Take that out.
if I'm bringing the chef, if I'm catering to like that,
'Cause if it ain't
we
an ethnic
need to
massage,
be-
I don't want that
or,
shit, no
Or
way.
you could have now if you done got down, whip walk the nigga crazy and done all this wild shit, then of course I might be like, whatever. You know what I mean? I bring goddamn Emily Lagasse around this motherfucker cooking. But yeah, I think that I feel like you gotta build up. You just don't put all your cards out.
And I get that. And we're not saying that the man is expected to do all this
But
shit.
some
'cause
men are just like that. They
Yeah,
they
they are.
do stuff like that, and they don't even. They could not talk to you a week later, but that shit went. It'll be like nothing to them. Like,
Tell me something.
okay, next bitch. I'm gonna.
Yeah, I don't want to say it, but yeah, I'm that
Go
kind of
ahead
nigga. But more so to say is, I still don't,
Just not
But
getting
you
the
don't want to
personal
get no
chef.
show.
man.
But he gonna take all y'all hoes and root Chris. Get you a little steak, sis.
But it's not even that. Like shit, I'll be on some shit like I'm that kind of nigga too. I do want to go, but it's like I don't feel like it's a sustainable thing for you to expect that shit like just nonstop.
But
Well, that's a lot of people's problems also because they go into situations with
these
expectations.
unrealistic
and
expectations.
I just feel like you taking me on my first date. I'm not gonna expect too much. You know what I'm saying? Because it's the first date. I don't know you. You don't know me. We're getting to know each other. So I'm not even going to put no expectation on nothing.
I just want you to know off the rip.
So if you be like, well, we going to.
I'm eating
Chris.
everything on my
Ruth Chris,
plate.
you in there?
I'm Chris like that.
Something equivalent.
They chicken
Motherfuckers
good,
in
though.
there. That's all I'm
And they
saying.
potatoes.
I'm eating everything on my plate.
That's
Let me
what
go
I'm
right
saying.
now. I'm
Look.
not finna be cute. This shit is good.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay, I ain't seen that in person.
I told him.
some females goddamn be content with Red Lobster. You feel me?
I'm like a little chatter.
Cheddar
Last
biscuits
time I
be
went to Red
fire.
Lobster,
It's
it
been a
was
long
actually
time
good,
though.
boy.
I haven't been in a long
My
time.
aunt love a Red
I love a
Lobster.
little cheddar biscuit.
Cheddar biscuits be
You know what I'm
fire.
saying?
I do give you that. But more so to say, I feel like, just kind of, and I ain't saying like, I do feel like sometimes
Take
you
me
need
to
to
the
hold your
park.
Take
cards
me out
to
of the
cup.
state on a date.
I do.
Go get
I
on a
done done that
plane.
as well.
But one day, take me out.
That's even more crazy.
That definitely would have to be a relationship for him.
But I mean, you
but-
gonna expect some ass for that one date, ain't you?
Damn, I ain't even take you out no country unless we done fucked
I
already.
didn't say country.
Oh, the state.
Out the
I ain't
state.
take you out goddamn the zip code unless we the motherfucker
Well,
had sex
damn.
already. Like what the hell? Like
Hey,
we
It's
not
rough
about
out
to go.
women that are dating
It's rough
him,
out here, sis.
the cameraman.
Nah, you can't take nobody
More power
out.
to you,
You can't
sir.
take no girl out to another state and y'all ain't done nothing yet. That's gonna be like you setting yourself up for failure as a man because you don't know she might get out that motherfucker and straight play your ass. Now you
Leave
hold,
her ass. No, I'm just playing.
yeah, but you done love her, but your pocket still hit. You done spent probably $5 to get this shit
Well, if
jumping.
it was gonna hit your pockets, you shouldn't have been taking her ass in the first place.
I ain't saying hit the regard. If you rich as shit and spent 10,000 and got no ass, you feel like you been hit. Bitch shot me.
No, not
That's why I ain't getting
Ain't
no
really
nigga.
nothing.
Nigga, I'm good. I ain't even gonna play with you like
for a
that.
rich man.
For no, his ego.
Oh yeah, maybe not.
Like shorty, I just put you in the
Fuck
Ritz
whoever.
Carlton and took you all these fine ass restaurants and you ain't even pluck my dick.
I left my coochie at home. I bet.
Nah, see, you know what I'm
We
saying?
gotta go back to Virginia and get that shit, bro. Yeah, this
I
shit
didn't
is-
even bring
Yeah,
it.
bitch, you got all the way here and forgot my coochie.
No, I need a deposit. Straight like that.
Okay,
I
so we can all agree that women are very much more masculine nowadays.
For sure.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Yeah.
I think it's the music y'all listening to too as well.
What?
Like,
We listen
what
to
it say?
slow
What it say?
jams.
Bitch ass nigga don't give a fuck about a nigga. The city girl shit.
Well, that's music.
But let me tell you
It's
something.
city
about
girls.
the city
no,
girls.
music,
Fucking
music's
The
deep
city
though.
girls are,
Music
are in love with men.
Just booed up.
Yeah,
and
but
shit.
the music still resonates and vibrates to your soul. Music cast spells on people. Music
you
a real
do.
live
You
way to
right. I
get your
agree.
ass to
Yeah,
do what
but-
you want to do.
Yeah, no,
But
I don't.
it doesn't affect me in that way.
And
I
all the
mean,
music y'all that listen to
last
for us girls
time-
talk about popping pussy,
And to be
breaking
honest
niggas.
with y'all, I love a love song.
For sure.
All I do, R&B me
That's
to
all I
death.
listen to.
Rhythm and blues, baby.
And I'm gonna be honest, a song has not like impacted my life or made me do no crazy shit since Nuck If Your Buck. So,
I'm saying the overall tone.
but I feel what you're saying. But I
crazy.
don't know. I don't
And
know.
it's you, and
And
y'all
that's
y'all
just
30.
like the rap
The 20
music
year
for the
olds,
guys.
imagine the girls that's 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
Yeah.
Listen, this all they listening to.
That's true.
By the time they 30, they fucking breaking
When
niggas
I
and
was-
popping pussy.
When I was like 6, I was listening to Lil Beats. Bow Wow, all them shaking and shit.
Oh, so yeah, you see, you are that's a good girl. You know what I mean? These girls,
That's what
20
all
years
the
old,
kids was listening to.
listen
at
to
my
City
age,
Girls.
though.
Yeah, but I mean,
And my daughter does not listen to City Girls.
She
At
like
all.
listening to City Girls.
She does not.
Oh yeah, exactly. But
She don't
know?
even listen to rap.
That's good. That's a good thing. 'Cause rap can be, it can be detrimental. That's all I can say.
And that's why I said
in the
that
same,
type of music for women is the same as it is the rap music.
For sure.
For guys.
Niggas doing
Yeah.
drill
okay,
music.
but so why? Well, what's the reason why men are not as masculine as they used to be? Men aren't the same.
That is
Men
true.
aren't exactly men.
It's like
Men be,
we
acting
we
like
reversed
bitches.
it.
Like niggas really be bitches for
Well,
real though.
I say with men though is more so like,
And it ain't got shit to do
so
with music.
having a daddy is super important.
Child.
So at the end of the day, like
Proud to
if
see
we
it.
a generation, especially a like black man that's raised without daddies.
Yeah.
So when you remove a daddy, you going off of your mama, your sister, your grandma, you picking up
That is true.
they ways, you know what I mean, they emotions and shit. And so if you got a whole generation, that's my generation and going even to this day, young black boys don't have their daddies like that. So that's where you get the lack of masculinity. You need a father.
Yeah, I
Or a
agree.
father figure.
I agree.
You know what I
I'm
mean?
just
So
saying.
that's what it is. And we naturally like boys anyway, even when we got fathers. So you
Just
got
'cause
no
they be in
father,
they
you gonna
feelings. Niggas just be doing a lot these days. They do.
nah niggas be.
Don't love me to death, nigga. If you gonna love something, who dying? You. Don't love me to don't kill me.
Love me to suicide. So
Love
you
me to
kill
life,
yourself and
motherfuckers.
not me.
Yeah.
Look,
Fuck that. I wanna live.
yeah, no, for real.
Nah, if you
Men,
doing shit like that, you
But niggas
But
do, and
men, it's
happening
really way
often.
too
Like
much.
every time I turn
they is
around,
showing
like
out bad about these
remember the
bitches.
shit we just talked about today with the man killed his damn
He
daughter.
killed his daughter on the
'Cause his
FaceTime
baby mom got
with
a
his
new
baby
nigga.
mama because she got a new nigga.
Like what?
And told her, you made me do this because all you care about is that nigga.
Yeah, I mean
Like, that's
some,
different.
Yeah, that's some whole shit right
That's
there.
different.
That's definitely different. That's
But
your
that's
child.
what men are doing.
That is
They're
I
not
think
being
those
who
are
they could be.
isolated situations. You can't
No,
do
no,
a
no.
totality
It's
of
happening
men.
a
Do it.
lot, and it's happening with a
Don't
lot of
do it
black
like
men.
that.
Men are
We
That's
more
not
emotional.
they're not being strong enough when it comes. They're not doing what they're supposed to
think
do
men-
when they with you. Then when the woman decides to leave, they can't handle it. So they're doing things like killing them.
Mhm.
Like
Bitch, I can't.
when I was younger growing up, I never heard about stuff like this for real.
I
If
have.
I did, it was very
happening, but not
seldom though.
like-
It wasn't. This shit is happening like you go scrolling on the internet and you gonna see about 5 niggas and killed 5 bitches.
I think that when I was a kid, that shit that happened. I knew women that it happened to.
No, I
knew,
know women
I knew
that it
men that it
happened
happened to. I knew females blacked out and killed niggas. That's happening more too.
No,
Females blacking the fuck
that
out,
is
going
true.
out bad
Or
for
they
these
killing the
niggas.
other girl.
More
It's
like
more
I
so
done
the other
seen.
girl.
It's
The
more
bitches
so the
is
other
going
girl
to
than
the
I
the
done seen bitches straight running niggas over.
I'm gonna tell you like this:
No, they do that too.
if a nigga think he gonna kill me, I'm definitely gonna do what I gotta do to get him up out of here. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, that's different. That's self
But
defense.
outside of that, I'm not.
But a nigga
I'm
breaking
not
your
doing
heart,
that shit.
and
I'm
you
gonna
like,
leave-
nah, I'm
My
gonna get
heart
the
been
gun. And I'm
broke.
about to pop this
telling you, when
nigga.
a nigga break my heart, I'm gonna leave his ass alone. But at the end of it, he gonna be so motherfucking sick. Ask me how I know.
I feel like girls be like, you broke my heart, I'm gonna destroy you.
Nah, I ain't even trying to destroy you. I'm gonna just move the fuck on. But that's gonna hurt.
But that's gonna destroy you.
Cause I'm really gonna move on. Like, I'm really not the.
That does hurt niggas.
I'm
too.
really not the. Oh, let's work this out. I'm gonna give you another try. I'm gonna give you another chance. I'm really like, oh, you played with me? Cool. All right, bitch.
See, I used to be the one that give you another try, give you another chance,
Yeah, I'm
after
up,
chance,
up,
after chance,
out.
after chance. But now,
And I might have. Nah,
Yeah.
I'm a
I
one more
knew
chance
nigga
kinda
tomorrow,
nigga.
but
you what?
A one more chance, Biggie type nigga.
yeah, I ain't got time for that shit.
Yeah,
man.
I ain't got
I
it in me
ain't
no
got time
more.
for that shit.
Clear.
Give you another chance to play with me. Why? Then I'm had to do something. Then I'm gonna be. One
I
of
ain't
the
even
bitches
trying to
on the
play with you. I
news.
just want another
Especially
chance.
when I've given you chances and then
No chances.
now you taking me out of my character.
I'm gonna give you a chance to get the.
So
fuck
now
out my
I'm
face.
doing shit that I don't do. Yeah, it's time for me to go
Yeah,
because
I'm-
somebody gonna end up on the shirt.
No, I'm gonna give you. A
And
chance.
it ain't gonna be me.
You have to go.
Rather your mama cry than mine.
My slow ass I get angry and I
Yeah, and I black
get
out.
somebody else to do it. I really don't have many emotions, but the one emotion that is prominent in my life is anger, irritation, those things. Like, so yeah, I ain't fucking around.
But that's what I tell my daughters, and I tell like my sisters, like,
That's
if a
why I
nigga
just
playing
be like,
with
I'm
you,
good.
if you got a nigga that's playing with you, the best way to get back at that nigga
Is
is
leave
act
him
like you
alone.
don't give a fuck.
But I will
like
say-
nigga, out of sight, out of mind. Like that shit, that really does work. You know,
I
I know
know.
he said it don't work, but that shit really do
You
work.
said it don't work.
Like a female just cut
the
your ass
only-
soul off,
My
you gonna
only
hurt.
problem is I be weak for.
I just don't be giving a fuck.
Yeah, you give.
But
that,
if you
though.
give a fuck about this particular woman and that shit happens, and you play with her, whatever the case is, and she go cold
you
turkey
might
on
just
your
haven't
ass.
found somebody like
And
that.
another thing too, how y'all get niggas is pop up with another nigga.
Pop out again, son.
That shit right there.
Pop out.
Yeah, man. He
Like,
lying.
yeah, no, it might, cause some niggas be like, I dodged the bullet. That whole ass bitch, she got another nigga already. You know what I'm saying?
I just
A lot of times it make the other nigga jealous.
But see, this is my thing. I done hopped out with another nigga, but it ain't even for your eyes to see, cause you ain't gonna know. All you gonna know is you can't reach me,
yeah.
and I ain't giving you nothing no more. So it's like
That's the shit that
you
hurts.
gonna think, even if I don't got another nigga, that's what you gonna think.
Yeah.
This bitch got another nigga. This bitch won't pick up the phone. This bitch, this, yeah.
That's how it
And I might be at
play it.
home crying in my car.
Bitch,
You
dead.
dead.
Dying.
Nah, real shit. That's how you play it. Nah, that's how you play it.
Damn.
Yeah, for sure. I'm definitely gonna cry though.
Watching you call like, damn, I wanna
Nah,
help.
that's how I told my sister to do the same thing. I was like, man, I don't go fuck how much you cry. Don't let that nigga see it.
Yeah.
Act like you don't give a fuck. And the nigga, the device worked. She was like, yo, I called her back a month later. She was like, yo, 360. That shit you
But-
told me, that nigga ain't playing.
But I
He
really
on my
don't
ass.
want. I really don't want your ass no more though. I'm good. After I done cried, bitch, you didn't make me cry.
No, for real. After I done got through all of the
I don't want
emotions
your
and
ass no
stuff,
more.
yeah, that's it,
once
baby.
I feel like this shit is dead, it's dead.
That shit is dead, and it
Nah,
died
that
for
ain't
a
real.
reason.
'Cause
That's a lie.
It's a-
Cause when I'm now, it take a long time for me to be done, but once I'm done. It's no coming back.
But that's say you done after 5 times.
But I just feel like
It was probably more than 5, but
Exactly.
I,
but once I was done, That
Once
nigga,
it's done,
he's
it's done.
still to this
To
day,
this day.
It ain't never one and done though. That's all I'm trying to
I
say.
just feel like
It
the
ain't
type
never
of
one and done.
But now where I'm at in my life, because this, from going through what I went through in my last like long-term relationship, I don't got, it just changed me. I have
yeah,
changed.
cause you going through
I
what you
have
went through,
changed.
and your last it just changed me, bitch.
And then
For real though, watching
in the
my man
midst
go
of
through that
all of
shit,
everything transpiring,
that's what made me be like, oh heck, I'm deaf. What? It was her. Like watching my friend go through that shit, like having to be there, like watching her go through anger, seeing her act like a crazy woman, fighting, going like, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna leave. Like I'm not even gonna put myself in that predicament because I know where it can go because I just watched it happen with my friend. Like I'm gonna just go ahead and bow out.
I mean, pulling up in cars, jumping out,
yeah, like
it was just bad. So once I got to the point where I was out of my character and I really like blacked out. And once I came to, it was just like, I gotta let this shit go. Cause I'm gonna end up in jail. Literally, I acted a fool in front of a police officer and didn't give a fuck. And he mad at his business too.
Yeah, that nigga said I don't get it. People domestic.
Yeah, he mad at his business. But that was it for me. It was like,
Nah, but if he would have
I
probably been doing
can't.
something to you, he would have intervened. It was
Yeah,
because you was the one
I would
like,
beat his ass.
acting out. Yeah, I don't got time for that shit. And I got a son, and that's just not
Oh,
what I want for him to see. And I want him to know what it looks
yeah,
like to love a woman properly and like, you know
absolutely.
what I'm saying? Because I also feel like, in cases some men don't know how to love properly because they were
They
not
don't have
loved
the
properly.
property,
Like, you
especially
know what
by
I'm
their
saying?
mothers.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's how I feel about Blueface.
I think men are just here to be providers and protectors. All the other stuff in between, if you got that in your
Men deserve
bag,
to be loved.
that's a blessing. But for the most part, as a man, what you need to do for your family, your woman, is provide and protect.
I feel like men deserve to be loved. Feel like men deserve to be
Especially
taken
black
care
men.
of as
Yeah,
well.
be love, but I'm saying for us more so to say like, are we loving the right way? Are we giving off love? I think across the board, whether you white, black, Chinese, whatever the case is, I think as a man, the foundation is to be the provider and protector. For us being very loving to your kids or your woman, that's kind of like you are or you ain't, but
I know
that should
somebody
be
like you.
third or fourth. Really
Somebody
provide and
like you.
protect.
And that's exactly how he thinks, though. That's
I mean,
crazy.
to each his own. I don't know. I don't plan on like settling down till I'm about 40. So this conversation for me, like, yeah, nigga, do what you gonna do, cause I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make sure me and my kid good, and I'm gonna let everything else happen. If I find the man of my dreams tomorrow and we fucking get married next Saturday, then that's cool. But if I don't, that's cool too. Like, I don't give a fuck. I feel like I've had like that love. I've been in like madly in love, and it felt amazing while I was there, and now I'm not. So life went on. The fuck?
Yeah, niggas break up every day,
Yeah,
B.
shit. Fuck these niggas. Fuck these bitches. Get your money. And get some.
What else happening in the world?
What else?
Another question. Why do y'all think men stay in situations with women um, like they're not happy with and stuff because of the kids? Like, why do you think men do that?
I think that's a lie. I think niggas be lying. I don't think it just be about the kids, bro.
I ain't gonna even front like this. I'm definitely like this topic is hitting home for me right. But for me, I will always say like it is my kids. Number one is why I went back because what I mean. I was raised in a family structure. You know what I mean, with a mom, stepdad, dad, however the case is. You know, and I ain't want that to not be for my kids. You know what I mean? Like I want my kids to experience certain things. But then it got to a point where it was just like, you know what I mean, like with the younger kids, it was like shit it just ain't working.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But that is the number one thing I think for men, because we are protectors and providers. You want you men do value family.
I think that I don't think well, some people do, but I don't think anybody went into like I didn't think I was gonna be a single parent. I thought that I was gonna be raising my son with his dad, like that was the intent. But shit, fucking happens. And I know for sure, like, obviously he wasn't happy because he did what he did. And I would never want him to stay or me to stay or our son to see us in a situation unhappy trying to be together just for him. Like, how is that healthy for him and me?
It's
Me and this
not
nigga can't
healthy,
stand
and
each
that's
other.
what
You
I
know
be.
what I'm saying?
I
Like,
be wanting
people
people
really
to
be fucking
understand.
hating each other. Like, they kids see that shit.
Yeah, you
So
They
arguing all
feel
the
all
time.
of that.
Yeah.
Like,
Kids feel that type of energy, and for me, it's just like if you are not happy, I don't give a fuck what's going on.
I don't either.
Leave
Gotta
that
go.
shit alone. Like, I'm not staying in nothing that I'm unhappy in. If I wake up every day and my energy's off, I don't feel no type of peace, no nothing. Sorry, kids, we up out of here.
Yeah,
Now we can co-parent and get along fine. Like as a home front, cool. We put on this happy face, we get along good. All the kids see is happy times. Mommy and daddy are happy. We do not have to be together. And a lot of men, and not, I mean, like men that I've known, um, even guys that I've been with, not saying they were with me for that, but they've been in other situations and they were not happy and they stuck around for the kids.
And we got to keep it above. There are some women that try to keep their men from their kids because they don't want to be with them. But there's ways around that too.
Yeah.
To me, that's a sorry ass excuse too. Because if your kids mean that much to them, lace up your boots, take your ass downtown, and do what the fuck you got to do. So for me, that's a sorry ass excuse too. And like I said, I never went into this wanting to be like a single mom. You know what I'm saying?
Me either.
But
and
it is what it
and
is.
I stuck around for as long as I did.
But I didn't stay
because of my
for
son.
that. I was like, I'm good.
And my daughter too. Like I've done that, but in the same sense, I also really cared for and loved that person. So it's like
You wanted.
I wanted the family dynamic. You know what I'm saying? I with that person. So it's like, okay, we can work it out. We can work it out. But then it's like now the bad times are overwhelming the good times. So it's just like, nah.
I mean, I would say naturally for a man too. Yeah, if it's number one for your kids, also number two gonna be you do love the person and you want it to work. You know what I mean? But I think the driving factor would be the children. That I know in my case that it was me, but I also loved the person, so I did wanted it to work out.
It
Never worked out.
It just never worked out.
Yeah.
But then I'm like, shit, I leave and be gone, and I'm like, I feel like my kids is missing out on a traditional lifestyle. So, and a nigga missing the girl might get a nigga, and I'm like, nah, bring your ass back, type shit.
That's
You
so
know what I
selfish.
mean? And I'm back with the family and shit. So, kids is the number one thing, but there's also other factors in that as well
I
too.
get it.
Comfortability.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Very much so.
You know,
That
I
is
get
true.
it.
I know people that have stayed because they didn't want to
traditional,
have to
it's like-
move or pay bills. But if I had a homegirl literally didn't want to be with her baby daddy no more, this bitch used to be like, but I mean, it's stability. Like, I mean, I got a good job and stuff, but he pay all the bills. But she really ain't want to be with this nigga, but she didn't have to come about her pocket for shit. Her and her kids was good regardless, but she was sick and tired of the nigga. So tired of him. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying for that.
I just can't. I
I
can't
don't
live
know.
my life like that.
And I don't have an issue. Even when
Okay.
even when me and my baby daddy didn't get along, because there was a time where I didn't like that nigga. He couldn't stand my black ass. But as far as our child was concerned, he would have never known.
Yeah.
He would have
Because
never
I still
known.
feel like that.
He would have never known.
You know, I still have those feelings. No, I
Now
can't
that's my
stand this
dog.
nigga. But when it
You still
comes
can't
to
stand him?
But when it comes to my kid, they'll never know. Like,
Yeah.
I'ma get around this nigga
They
and be
don't talk
fake.
bad on them and nothing like that.
no,
Yeah.
absolutely not. Because they, you know,
'Cause if a
I'm
nigga-
not going to change how they feel about him
And
because
if the nigga
based
ain't
on
doing
how
what
I
he supposed
feel.
to do, the kid gonna see it eventually. Like, I ain't gotta talk
Yeah,
bad
I don't
about
gotta
what
talk
type of
about
parent
you,
is.
'cause it's gonna come out.
The kid gonna see it. So I'm fortunate enough that my son will know. He know, like, he was made out of love. He know that we still love each other. I still love him. You know what I'm saying? That's my dog. I talk to that nigga every day. Nigga
And vice
say-
versa. If it's the woman, the kid gonna know too.
Yeah, facts.
They gonna know who the fuck
Facts.
fucked this up.
And I
Eventually
swear,
that's gonna come
kids
out.
definitely fucking know. Like,
Yeah.
my mama is fucking crazy, and she kept me from my motherfucking daddy. A bitch. Kids know. They ain't slow. Moms are not exempt.
And I
Moms
sympathize
are
with men
deadbeats,
like
too.
that, though. That shit be fucked
I know
up.
some deadbeat bitches for sure that still having
Damn
kids.
sure do.
So, I mean, it happens. It's fucked up, but it happens. So, yeah.
So what would be a co-parenting tip you would give people?
I think the main thing is worry about your child. Like a lot of times people be concerned about what the other parent is doing, but if that is not like putting your child in harm's way or affecting your child directly, like what that man eat do not make you shit, sis. Worry about your child. You know what I'm saying? Like for real, worry about your child. And if it's not affecting your child negatively, then vice versa though. Like, you know what I'm saying? And be mature and understand that both parties are gonna move on. If it's not gonna work out between you and him, or you,
It's gonna be
she gonna get a
somebody
nigga
else.
and he's gonna get a female, be mature. Like, grow the fuck up or work it out. You know what I'm saying? And that's the best advice I can give. So if you're, you know what I'm saying, grow up, be mature, and worry about your child. Understand like everything you say, everything you do, even when you think your child not watching, not paying attention, they listening. So even when you think you having a little sad conversation with your homegirl, like this nigga, your daughter or your son is listening. So just be mindful. Like at the end of the day, like be mindful of your child. Like put your child first. Like the goal is to raise that baby. So you do that, I don't feel like you should have a problem. And you could do that with a motherfucker that you hate, and you gonna have to learn to agree to disagree and shit. You know what I'm saying? And put actions behind your words, because a lot of co-parenting, sometimes a lot of motherfuckers be talking and don't put no action behind your words, or put action behind your words, and that goes for mom or dad.
Sometimes it also just helps to have a mediator. Because
It
you
does.
might not be talking, you might just not want to talk to this motherfucker
Some
at
people
all.
do have to mediate.
So you need a grandma.
There has been a time
older
that I
child
was
or
a
something.
mediator in somebody's co-parenting situation. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes
Me
the
too.
the girlfriend is a great mediator. You know what I'm saying?
I
Like,
have been that person too.
me and my son's dad, his other baby mama, me and her are still like, even when they don't fuck with each other, me and her still fuck with each other. You know what I'm saying? Our kids is brothers. Like, yeah, I don't fuck with them people either.
But no,
But
the last one though, I do fuck with her.
she's cool. Fuck you. Fuck you.
She's
Nah, but
cool,
you know what
yeah.
I'm saying? Just be mature. Like at the end of the day, it's about the kid. Everybody be worried about this, that, and the third. And understand if you're not with that nigga, you're not with that bitch, they're gonna move on. Like, and as parents, be mindful of the people that you're choosing to date when it comes to who you bring around your child too. You know what I'm saying? Cause you can't come dating no nigga that da 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 he all this and expect for your child's father not to feel away because this nigga beefing with Johnny, Sam, and niggas shooting it. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't, bitch. Oh, he's so where he's not worried about you, bitch. You got his son in harm's way. You know what I'm saying? So be mindful of the person that you're dating too. Like, is that the man that you want your child to look up to? Is this hoe ass bitch who you want your daughter to be like? Like, be mindful because you know you can fuck people without them being around your kids too.
Do you feel like is it okay for the other parent to say they want to meet the person that the other parent dealing with?
Yeah, it's okay.
What if they demand it?
Don't demand shit from me. You better ask. You got some
First of all,
motherfucking sense.
are we even
Or
there?
insist? What if they insist? Like, I need to meet the man that you got around my kid.
So
Depending on where we are. So not me and the child's father, but
You and the guy.
me and the guy that I'm dealing with. Because if we're not even there at that point, no. Because I'm not even gonna have him
kid,
around my
yeah,
kids.
Yeah.
Like
Fact.
when I feel that it's necessary for me to bring him around my kid, then of course, absolutely meet him. You need to.
I ain't never asked to meet nobody though. But I've had people ask to meet me. Like I've had girlfriends be like, I want to meet your baby mama.
Yeah, I've had girlfriends ask that too, but
Which one
baby
made me
daddy
fuck
won't with none of that
Well,
shit.
I met, and once I met,
But it was a reason for
her
that.
didn't like me after she met me.
It was a
She
reason
should've
why
just
he
not met
wouldn't
me.
let nobody meet me though. And it won't me.
But yeah, I don't
Me
have
personally, like I ain't trying to meet the nigga.
Yeah, I didn't care. I don't,
My kids gonna tell. I feel like my kids gonna let me
Facts,
know
and I
the
trust-
cloth of with the dude that you dealing with. If he old fuck nigga, my kids, they'll let
Yeah.
me know.
And I
don't necessarily need to meet the guy.
It all boils down to who you had kids by too. I trust the judgment of the person that I had a kid by.
Yeah,
Thank
I do
God
too.
for that. You know what I'm saying? But some people can't trust the judgment. So I think that's circumstantial. Like, the person that you had a baby with is, it's, you might want to meet that person. I'm good. I trust your judgment. I know you're not gonna have nobody around my child that's gonna do nothing crazy because I ain't gotta worry about doing shit to the bitch. Girl, you dead. You know what I'm saying? You fuck with ours, like, so I ain't really worried about that. But
Yeah,
my
that's never
situation
been
is
a
different.
concern for
I don't
me
have a
either.
fucked up co-parenting situation, so I can't really speak on that. I've seen it, you know what I'm saying? I done sat in courtrooms with people doing custody battles and all that shit, but me personally, that's never been my experience. And it won't be, because a nigga don't get the baby mama me twice. Those were not shots at you, friend.
Nigga ain't baby mama me twice neither. It's two different niggas. The fuck you mean? I learned the first time.
That's okay, I feel you. So
The
yeah,
fuck?
but basically, those were some of the things of the world that her and I have been discussing. Just shit, you know. Our next episode, we are gonna have another guest. This time it's gonna be a male. So I have been seeing people say little stuff like, "You need to
bring a man up there."
and I don't understand.
We have a
because
man
we have
up
a
here.
man up here just because he's not on camera. He's
Two,
here.
yeah.
Yeah, they're
One
here.
of them is not as vocal as the other, but we
They're
have
here.
two men.
They're always gonna be here. So yeah. But anyway, it'll be a guy.
And I side with men more than women.
I think I do too.
Bad, but I do.
One more thing for the world, the conversations of the world. Carnival.
Things of the world.
Things of the world. Carnival. Y'all going to Carnival in Virginia Beach this year? The first Carnival
I
ever?
don't know.
I don't know.
You know,
I
y'all
thought
putting on the
about it.
whole, you know what I
I'm
mean?
sure you're going. Seems like your type of party.
I'm
For
definitely
sure,
not
for sure.
putting that shit on.
I want to dress up though.
If I do go, okay, it's
If I
nice.
get
I'll
drunk, I
take
dance
pictures.
and everything.
Okay.
You know how I get.
I'm not putting that shit on. But that don't mean I'm not
Nah,
gonna
I've
go.
been thinking about going though. Yeah, I don't.
You going?
I ain't gonna put no expectations on it if I do
I'll
go.
probably go just to check it out. It's the first Carnival.
Yeah, I just
you
wanna
know,
see-
yeah,
yeah,
see
see
how
what it's
it's
like.
gonna go and shit.
Just want to see what it's like.
Some in the water. Y'all going to that?
She won't be
I'll
here,
be in
but I'll probably
Mexico.
go.
Okay, yeah.
And I had got a ticket and everything.
Oh, let me
Yeah,
get
I'ma
your
probably
ticket
go.
in.
You said what?
I said, let me get your ticket in.
But the crazy thing is, we just got a refund because I don't think my mama going.
She ain't
either.
going either.
I don't think I'm going either, to be quite honest.
Nah, I might go.
It's gonna be too many people.
I don't mind the two.
I went to the first
because I
one.
went to the first one, and
Me
then
too.
I've been to Rolling Loud. So something in the water could fit inside of Rolling Loud in Miami. Like
Nah. Some in the water be 40,000. Rolling Loud be like 50. They be about this. They be
it
about
was,
this.
it was wet.
The
well,
first some in the water was.
I went to the first
I
one.
ain't never
I
seen
just
them
feel
in
like
my
you
life.
feel like that because of what, like how many
Stages and
different.
how many,
It was only like 3 stages at Something in the Water, literally.
But that shit was like blocks on
But it
blocks
was-
on
yeah,
blocks
but it
on
was-
blocks.
Oh,
It
and
was a
maybe
whole
because
lot of
I was
people.
like way in the front. Like, I was by the stage.
But it was 3 stages.
So
That's the thing.
I was by the big stage, but I don't know. I had more fun at Rolling Loud too, but Something in the Water was cool. But my feet was hurt. My legs was hurt. Walking through that
The
sand and
sand,
shit, like
yeah.
that shit had me fucked up.
I think some in the
I
water
would've
got better
probably sat on one
merch
side.
than all these.
Well,
motherfuckers
I
together.
was in VIP for Rolling Loud, so my merch was different.
Okay.
Like the merch
okay.
is different. Everything is different. The
Okay,
fucking
okay.
food is different.
Oh, okay. I see.
Like the
Okay.
bathroom's different. So my merch was cool. I got like roll ups, lighters, t-shirts. I had a book bag. Like my shit was lit. Keychain.
But more so I say that because it's Pharrell. You know, Pharrell
But
make
yeah,
clothes.
but
so
I-
his clothes, his merch be fly shit.
But I would appreciate merch from Virginia more so. Like I am not a Virginia hater. I love Virginia. Like this is where the fuck I'm from. I'm from Norfolk. Like you see, made in Norfolk. So I love Virginia. Any Virginia shit, Virginia artists. Like I'm not a hater. I like to see motherfuckers in Virginia come up and get on. So
Shout out to Made in Norfolk.
yeah, shout out to Amir.
Mm-hmm.
And Made in Norfolk is in my neighborhood that I grew up in Norfolk.
Which neighborhood is that?
Popular House. It's on Bright Hill Road. Y'all should check it out. They got some cute shit.
I ain't from Norfolk, so I ain't never supported the actual buying of the clothing, but
Oh,
I do
okay.
fuck with the movement though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You know, pretty cute. You know, she got the stacked pants and such.
I like it. Y'all fly.
You know. But yeah, so anyway, guys.
With the check at Made in Norfolk.
Yeah. Because promo is only free for a limited time. Letting y'all know.
They doing views over here.
The price about to go. Well, we about to get a price. And then
The price about to go up.
we get the price going up. So yeah, anyway, y'all, thanks for tuning in. We'll see y'all back in a couple weeks for episode 4. I'm not gonna really tell y'all too much about the guest, but it's gonna be real interesting. I got some little spicy shit wanna holler at him about, so yeah. You know.
Send in questions and stuff too. If y'all
And
got
then
questions.
don't forget to
Even
like,
though y'all
comment,
don't know
subscribe. Oh, I thought you was peaceful.
I was not. It was a net.
Woo, child. Let's
Let's
talk
talk about
about it.